MENA region is highly regarded when it comes to world-class cinema experience. And elevating it further is our guest today. Whoever said that women cannot have it all clearly did not know what strong and powerful women stand for. And in our show, Women of Substance, organized by Khaleej Times and led by Citifil, we present to you some of the most strong and powerful women who have beaten all odds and have defeated standard social norms like no one could have ever imagined of. Our guest today has been awarded as the Female CEO of the year 2018. Under her unmatchable guidance and mentorship, her company has also been awarded as the Best Theatre Chain of 2018. Please welcome the lady behind incredible cinematic experience in this part of the world, Debbie Kristensen. Hi Debbie, welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me.
It's great having you here with us today.
Thank you.
So Debbie, tell us more about your early life, where are you from and how did cinema get in your life?
I come from a place called Brighton in the south of England. Very close to the ocean, close to the hills. So I had a very, very wonderful upbringing. My grandparents had a farm, so weekends we spent at the farm with my grandparents. So a very wonderful, healthy, outdoor upbringing, I would say. Yeah.
Right.
So you just mentioned about cinema. I think my first memory of cinema, and it's very nostalgic for me. Every Saturday morning, I would go with my brother and my two sisters to the Saturday morning kids club to watch a movie. So my parents would take us every Saturday, and we always looked forward to that experience, and that I kind of stuck in my mind. And that's remained with me all of this time. So cinema started with me right from, I think, maybe the age of 5, if I can remember that.
Wow.
That far back, long time ago.
Right. So how did Novo Cinemas happen for you? And how has it been for you so far?
Well, I didn't always start out in cinema.
Okay.
My background was more in tourism and hospitality and events. So I actually started my career working on an international tourism event in Switzerland, in Geneva. And so I had, many wonderful years working on tourism-related events around the world, which was amazing time for me. I got to travel the globe several times over, experience many different cultures. That awareness of other people, cultures, religions, that's something that has kept me always very grounded, and very, I think it's a very humbling experience to be exposed to so many.
Yes.
Yeah, so I did that for many years, and then back in 2005 I was offered an opportunity to move to Bahrain. I had been recommended, my name had been put forward as someone who could help establish the Bahrain Exhibition and Convention Authority.
Okay.
And then one day I got offered an opportunity to diversify.
While you were still with them?
Yes, I was in Bahrain, and then I was asked to, I'd met up with a friend who I'd known for some time, and we were chatting and talking about opportunities, and for some reason he and others had felt that I would be the right fit for the cinema, despite not having a cinema background. But they were looking at approaching the cinema with a very different, with different eyes. So looking at how we could always, first of all, cinema, the movie would always be at the heart of everything we do. That has to be, and that's what cinema is all about.
You can drink and eat right things and exercise, but to feel completely healthy, you need healthy skin. Cetaphil strengthens and protects even the most sensitive skin, so you can look and feel healthier. Cetaphil, complete your health routine.
How difficult, or let's say how challenging was it for you to take this up and to sort of make sure that Novo Cinema reaches or attains new heights?
Okay. So I'm someone who loves to have a challenge.
Okay.
and I'd set myself a 6-month target.
Okay.
Because, you know, with every industry there's a certain lingo, a language that you have to learn. So I knew that I would have to learn very, very quickly.
Right.
You know, first of all, I had to earn the respect of my team.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, I was coming in, my team knew so much more than I did.
Right.
Yes, I had other experience to bring to the table, but, you know, they were my guides, basically, and they welcomed me with open arms. And that's something that I'm very thankful for, that I have an amazing team who were there to support me at every step of the way. But I approached it with enthusiasm, with passion, with commitment, and it was something, it gets into your soul. And you know, it is incredibly hard work. It's an amazing industry. I love every minute of it. It's hard work, but it's so rewarding. And I think the one thing for me is being able to give people an experience where they can pretty much shut off from everything else going on in their lives for 2 or 3 hours.
Yes.
Go with family or friends and just, you know, you're away from everything.
Apart from this, how do you think have your international experiences and the fact that you've worked in Bahrain and other parts of the world have sort of helped you contribute to Novo Cinemas?
I think looking at things that work in other parts of the world, I happen to think in the Middle East, cinema operators happen to deliver amazing cinemas. I think the standard of cinema in the GCC far surpasses standards in perhaps Europe and even America.
Right.
So I think the level of cinema offering here is superb. You know, not just from Novo, but from our competitors as well. So one thing that I always try to do very differently, and you know, as a team collectively that we do, is to make sure that we really understand our audience. You know, there are over 200 different nationalities living here in Dubai.
That's an interesting fact.
So it's important to make sure that you listen and you understand what everybody's looking for, because it will never be a one-size-fits-all.
So, Debbie, after you moved to Dubai and when you started off, was it difficult for you being British and, you know, sort of establishing yourself here, and of course being a woman, and I'm expecting a feminist answer here, but but no, how difficult was it that way for you?
Do you know, I have been very fortunate that I haven't really faced any difficulties. You know, growing up, my grandfather always said to me, listen, you can do anything you want to do and you can be anything you want to be. Okay. Just always remember who you are, stay grounded, be kind, be passionate, be committed, but don't let anybody ever tell you you can't do what you want to do. And I've been very blessed to have 3 very amazing mentors in my life, all of them men.
Oh!
I think when you have a mentor in your life, they will be there to help guide you and remind you that you do have that confidence, you can achieve it, you can do it, you can be what you want to be. So, you know, at every step of the way, and certainly even in Bahrain, I had so much support. You know, I never faced, I can never say that I faced issues. Right.
With over 70 years of experience in dermatology, Cetaphil knows all about your skin. How your skin needs more often cleansing due to the weather, but a gentle one. How frequent use of water dries up your skin that needs to be effectively moisturized. And how strong the sun is year-long that sun protection is a necessity. Cetaphil is by your side all the time to strengthen and protect your skin. Cetaphil, complete your health routine.
Debbie, since you mentioned support and family and about your husband, tell us more about them and how motivated have they kept you throughout?
Very.
Yes.
Not just motivated, but making sure that I stay grounded.
Wow.
Trying to find balance. I know people say, oh, work-life balance.
Absolutely, yes, work-life balance.
Which is not an easy thing to do.
Right.
And I am guilty of focusing on weekends, on work-related things, but then we're in the business of entertaining, and that's 24/7. It's not a 9-to-5 business, so they do understand that. But you know, it's important for me to spend time with my family. Yes. You know, my husband, my 2 kids. I have 2 kids. My son Luca, he's 13. My daughter Georgia's 24. Yeah, I think spending time with family, doing family things, whether that's a walk along the
Right.
walk along the beach,
Yes.
whether that's going out for a nice meal together, meeting friends. But yeah, they keep me grounded. They remind me who I am.
I'm sure it must be really difficult, considering that you've been awarded and you've been recognized so much. And I believe you're also the only female from the MENA region to be listed amongst the top 5 influential women
Yeah,
globally.
that was-
Yeah, how does that feel?
It's an honour.
Yes.
It really, it's such a tremendous honour to be recognised. But I always say behind every successful man or woman,
Yes.
there's always an amazing team. And
Right.
without your team, you're nobody.
Right.
So for me, any
about the team.
recognition that I get
Yes.
is recognition for my team.
the team.
And I feel very thankful and appreciative
Right.
when people do recognise that. So yeah, it's a great feeling.
I'm sure. Any last thought and anything that you'd like to say to our viewers?
Don't ever do anything half-heartedly, but if you're
Right.
committed, if you're passionate, you believe in yourself, you must believe in yourself and have trust in yourself, you can do anything.
Right. So
That's-
just believe in yourself and have trust in yourself, and then sky's the limit.
And the rest will follow.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Fall in place. Thank you so much, Debbie, for
Thank
being
you.
here with us today.
Thank you so
It was
much.
great having you here and interacting with you.
Thank you so much.
You.